A lot of companies today think that they're already visible in AI search. They assume that if they rank well on Google, they publish blogs consistently, and they're spending on SEO, then the AIs like ChatGPT and Perplexity, they must also automatically understand who they are and what they do. But unless you're Nvidia or maybe Nike, that's almost never true. In real life, most brands are effectively invisible to AI, even though they may be buying backlinks and producing a ton of content. And the reason is structural. AIs don't browse your website the way we humans do. It scans content looking for nice, clear insights it can reuse. Definitions, comparisons, step-by-step logic, clean answers to specific AI questions. If your site isn't providing that, the AI has nothing to work with. So it either ignores you or guesses. And when AI guesses, your competitor can become the answer by default. So here are the 4 most common reasons we see that brands don't exist as far as AI is concerned. And the first is that most content is written as opinions instead of explanations. A lot of blog posts are long, abstract, and brand heavy. They talk around a topic instead of clearly defining it. They assume the reader already understands the problem and just wants perspective. But AI has no use for your unique perspective. It just wants the facts. If your content isn't directly answering a question, AI can't confidently extract anything from it. Thus, you're not helping to create the answer, so you're not cited. The second problem is vague positioning. Lots of companies describe themselves in ways that sound good to humans but mean nothing to machines. Phrases like end-to-end platform, next-gen solution, modern approach, they don't actually explain anything. The AIs, they need specifics. What category are you in? What problem do you solve? Who is it for? When should someone choose you? If those answers aren't obvious on your site and within your content, the AIs are forced to fill in the blanks with their training data, or even worse, a competitor's content. The third issue is disconnected content. A ton of websites are a collection of isolated articles. There's not really a clear relationship between topics, no internal logic, no structure that shows how concepts support each other, no context. To AI, this looks like unhelpful chaos. Without internal linking and consistent canonical definitions and phrasing, the AIs can't build a mental map of what your company knows, does, or competes with. The fourth problem is that brands focus on ranking instead of being explainable. SEO teaches people to chase keywords, backlinks, and traffic. But AIs aren't ranking pages. That means your content has to be organized around questions instead of keywords. How does this work? What's the difference between these options? When is this the right solution? If your site doesn't answer these types of questions clearly, you're invisible to AI, no matter how much content you're publishing. This is why so many founders that we meet with are confused. They do everything right for old school SEO, and still they're never showing up in AI answers. It's not because AI is biased, it's because their content isn't usable. AI can only explain what it understands, and it can only understand what is clearly structured. We're experts at this stuff at Outright AI. So if you want your first leads from ChatGPT, visit outright.ai and let us handle everything.